There it is. Here's the dangerous part. It went okay. So if I want to trick, see how I edge the boat?
Yeah.
Now I could do that because that's a sweep. Okay, typically they teach turning. Now there's your turn. But look how arduous that is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll turn, but it's way more fun to turn like this, right? Just edge the thing. That's kind of a sweep brace.
Yeah.
Right, I brought a little water in there because it's not too bright. So bracing, we were talking about low brace, high brace, but all day long we've been talking about forward sweep, reverse sweep, right? Truthfully, anytime your paddle is in the water, it's a brace. Okay, for instance, I've seen like, okay, boat comes by, you know, a little wake, big wake, and I see everybody go like this. It's the dumbest thing you could do.
Put it in the water as an
Keep
anchor.
paddling, because A, you keep your forward momentum going,
Yeah.
that whole physics thing, body in motion, and plus the paddle's in the water, right? So it's a brace.
So it's anchoring you.
Right. Right? This set of, you know, his port side's going over to that side, but his starboard side's coming at me, interfering with my paddling, right? I often would turn this way and keep paddling parallel to those boat wakes. Instead of poop, 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 going over each one, right?
Yeah.
I time my stroke. Okay, here's a face of one. Power right into it, it rolls underneath me. And so wherever you got waves, try to use them. Here's a sequence of low braces and high braces. Am I deep enough? Yeah, probably. It's deeper over there. So that was a stern rudder, right? But also kind of a brace. So here's low brace, high brace. So I stopped the fall with the brace.
Yeah.
But did you see the energy I applied to the boat with my thigh? Okay. That's what brought the boat back up. So, right, well, I have my, but I just noticed it's slippery. That's not good. So if I do some of these skills and I flub it, it's because that's my excuse. Okay, so high brace again. Left side, right side. This is a roll I thought I invented. Turns out I didn't. It already existed. All this stuff exists. You're not going to invent anything new. So what I do here is I reach out we already know that there's pressure. That blade, pressure, right? I just find that pressure. Back up. So as a roll, it's called, I call it a lever roll, but it turns out it was actually called a palata roll, or it's also called a storm roll. So I grasp the paddle here, I'll come around, I'll reach for that pressure. I'm just reaching out for that pressure. Once I find it, then I lift myself with my thigh. Here's a sweep roll. It's the same thing. I'm going to just sweep it, but with a stroke, there's pressure there, right? All I'm doing is, here's the weird thing about rolling. You lose your orientation. I taught myself to roll. It took a long time. I would get upside down and get completely confused.
Oh yeah.
Now what do I do? Yeah. So, but anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to look at the surface and you're going to sweep at it to get that pressure. Once I find the pressure, I should be able to go up it. Can you hear that? It's slippery. I got to do something. That's not good. Okay, but so I'm going to fall on left side and roll up right, and then theoretically fall on right side, roll up left.
Shift your hips, right?
Do you see me doing that? Well, I am lifting. I'm lifting. Okay, let's do the lever roll again here, or just a partial. I'll just go part way in, feeling that pressure. Yeah, you saw the boat move before my body. I tried to do that.
Yeah.
To show it. They can kind of come simultaneously, but I was trying to emphasize it. The hip. I'm lifting up with that thigh against that portion of the right.
So you're going like up with the thigh against the top of the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Now people really talk about a whole I don't know what they say. It's in the textbook somewhere. Go watch somebody's smart video.
Sure.
But if you have good pressure point with your paddle, then that's just really a lift.
Okay.
But you notice I'm also leaning into the deck.
Yeah.
That's to eliminate that moment of inertia.
Yeah. I'm not a physics guy.
Yeah, well, I'm not either.
We're computer science people.
That's just some
too, like bringing it to center so it doesn't have like the centrifugal like.
Thank you. No, that was
More compact.
perfectly said. Yeah. So, okay, so here's falling in left. I'm gonna sweep around, and then I'm gonna. Oh, they call it a hip flick. It's kind of a flick. Okay, but here goes. See what happens. Yeah, do you notice that? You really want, like a snake, hips, right? And then you know, right up your torso and your head last, right?
Yeah. Kind of go way coming up.
If you have water, so you have your seats sort of submerged.
Yeah.
The boat's actually going to be more stable because you got all that weight down there.
Yeah.
Right. But once you start getting water up where your knees would be, it's going to be way tippy.
Yeah.
Because you've changed the center of gravity. So, I'm not going to flip the boat over. Well, I am, but I'm just going to exit the boat. So,
I don't think I'll be trying that today.
I haven't done that in a couple of years. I got under and I went. Yeah, I didn't know if it was going to happen, but pretty tough. So, I learned to do, I just turn it upside down.
Yeah.
And get in it that way.
Yeah.
And then just.
That seems like it would be harder, not easier.
Yeah, that seems like,
No, it's quite easy. It's quite easy. I spent a whole day, I even have a video of it somewhere,
Yeah, I've seen it.
where I was trying to get in that boat, I showed a bunch of failures.
Okay.
but then I discovered I could get it that way.
It's upside down, yeah.
Yeah. Then later, I was trying to roll. The camera was off, and I was just coming back, but practicing rolls every once in a while. I went for my fall in on the right side and come up left. Just I'm not as strong with that side.
Yeah.
And whoops, I didn't.
You're like, ah.
So the boat's capsized, and so I just.
Had to cut the other side.
Well, I did exit the boat. I don't know what happened, but somehow I was out of the boat. So I just, I went ahead and just re-entered and rolled back
The
up.
other side, yeah.
Okay, so